Hey guys, I can't believe I have to do this video, but people are suffering. Oh my gosh, when did you ever think that this would be more valuable than gold? Yep, I said it, gold. Silver's got nothing on this. Silver's way down on the scale. I'm talking gold, G-O-L-D period. During this coronavirus episode, chapter, book, chabolier, like they say in French, everybody's been suffering, but the number one crisis is this: freaking toilet paper. Now, I'm not here to talk about brands. I'm going to do another video about how to deal with your hemorrhoids and what type of toilet paper you need to be using based on my own experience, but that's beside the point. Right now, I'm here to help y'all in the coronavirus community, which means everybody in the freaking US of A, to help you deal with the search and find of this new commodity called TP, toilet paper. So you're not gonna believe this, right? Everybody's going crazy. You guys know about it. Only few people, like from the old generation, tend to stock up on stuff. The new people now, the millennials, the after millennials, the people before my generation, they would buy it every day if they needed to. They don't want to stock up on anything. I, unfortunately, was smarter than, let's say, most of the people that I know. As soon as I saw what was happening, bingo, I acted. And I loaded myself up. But even then, now that we're going into past 30 days of lockdown, I'm starting to sweat a little bit because I'm like, toilet, paper, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. And I don't know if I have enough. What do you think of that? Anyway, let's discuss how you guys can obtain some of this TP now when you can't find it anywhere. Let's talk about Publix, since I'm from O-Town, Orlando, Florida. Zero. I go once a week, sometimes twice, and I don't find nothing. No toilet paper and no paper towels. So for such a humongous company that is apparently took over Florida and now has to move up to Georgia and the Carolinas and all that, they're not getting the right stuff. I guess they don't have that big pull to be getting that stuff in, because every time I go, zero. Let's talk about Walmart. I don't know about the big Walmart because it's too much of a risk to go in there with 10,000 people. But when I go to the little markets, I've been able to spot cheap, great value toilet paper that probably is worse than sandpaper for your bum hole, like my UK friends say. Bum hole. And although it's been a disappointment that I don't get my charming freak on, I grabs it. Now, you can only grab one at a time. That's one, not two. If you look at it like this, is one. One at a time. So when you go, you can only get, let me see, 2, 4, 6, 8, a pack of 8. In these times of stress and in these times of mega eating, even when you're keto like me, even when you try to IF, your body is just pumping everything out because it's all messed up. You all know what I'm talking about. Cortisol, high blood sugars, gaining weight, the whole thing, because we're all stressed out. We don't know how to deal with it. And for those of you who are thinking there's nothing to stress out about, guess what? You're even more stressed out. What do you think of that? You're just trying not to think about it. Boom, busted. Anyway, so unless you go out there and cheat the system, example, you go, you get your one Walmart toilet paper pack. You leave the store, and now your daughter goes in there and gets one. And then your mama goes in there and gets one. And your cousin, and your grandma, and your grandpa, and your dog, and your bird. Like what you're hearing there. Next thing you know, you did one visit and you ended up with 80 rolls of sandpaper, remember? Not the good one. But that's one way to get it. So today I'm going to give you just a few things that you guys may not have thought about. Now, I will tell you this. I live in a community of 2,500 houses. And do you know that I got an email telling us to stop flushing down the toilet things that are not toilet paper? There are so many families out there in chaos that they're flushing napkins down the toilet when they use, I'm not going to get into details, but you know, paper towels, linens, thin towels. I mean, can you imagine getting a backup on your freaking pipes? But apparently all this is clogging up the main pipes in Orange County utilities, and all hell's breaking loose. What do you think about that? That tells you we're in chaos. And everybody says, like a friend of mine, oh, I don't care. I can go shower and use a little water and this toilet paper, meaning my hand, to clean myself up. I got another friend who says, oh, I'll just cut up one of my nice little shower towels and then wipe myself with those. And then I said, oh yeah, that doesn't make any sense, because what you gonna do with that towel when you have it all soiled up in Hershey cheese chocolate? You're gonna just throw it in the washer so that when you go to pull out after the wash, your walls are completely covered in Hershey's chocolate? Maybe even get some residue in the dryer, nice and dry, so that it starts dropping as the thing is tumbling? Or you're just gonna take those towels and throw them in the garbage, and pretty soon you'll be out of those towels too. Anyway, let's just get down to the nitty-gritty here. Here are some things that you guys may not have thought about to go get your freaking paper towel. Number one, believe it or not, Craigslist. That's right. Just before I started this video, I went back there again to check, and I found all kinds of local people selling you these things in packs. And guess what? I thought they would be like a pack of 8 for $500. Nope. They were $9, $10, $8. I'm like, what? If I go race after that one, I'm going to give the guy another $10 tip for rescuing me. Now, I don't know if when you get to the car, they come and say, hey, buddy, I know I only said $15 for this pack, but I need 30. And they're just covering themselves online, you know? That could be. But I have a close source that has been out there on some of these websites and bought for exactly the price that they listed. So people are being decent about this because they know the chaos. Nobody wants the world full of poo-poo. But I know there's a black market somewhere, or should I say under the table market. Number two, Offer freaking Up. Can you believe it? Offer Up. People selling toilet paper. Well, I have a family member who told me he got some toilet paper twice. Went out on a weekend, boom, boom, boom. Met 2 people and bought toilet paper. And I said, how'd you get that? Through Offer Up, he says. And I said, OfferUp, the garage sale website? He goes, yes! So there you go. That's number 2. Next one, 5 miles. Do you guys know about 5 miles? It's got 2 settings. You can search for things for sale within 5 miles of your house, or you can expand and go further. It's just kind of like OfferUp. So you got to go check that out. What's the other one? Number 3. Am I at 3? Craigslist, OfferUp, 5 miles. Okay, I'm at 4. Like the French say, Quat. Number quat is going to be Let Go. You know, the one that's always on TV? I've put a lot of stuff out there for sale here and there, and I've been able to sell it. Let Go seems to work a whole lot better to me than OfferUp, but I've used both. So go to I forgot the word already, and go to Let Go and check it out. You're going to find it there. I've tried number 5, eBay. You better look on the fine prints. There's a lot of them that says it's being shipped out of China, and it could take 30 days or more. That's out. When you got to go to the toilet tomorrow or today is now, not 30 days from now. You can't hold it that long. Number 6 or 7, who knows? Freaking Amazon. Freaking Amazon has let me down. Every time I go to look for this or paper towels, none in stock. I don't want to curse, but how is it possible that the so-called company that's taking over the freaking world can't get a manufacturer to feed the people? And that leads me to the final question. If a manufacturer is selling toilet paper and making 50 cents a roll, and now there's a huge demand, and they can make $1 a roll by pumping out more or doubling their sales at the same 50 cents per roll, why aren't they doing it? Why do we have shortages? I know these companies don't work on a 24-hour basis. I guarantee you. So let's see, if you have an 8-hour shift of people producing toilet paper, any genius around here? I guess I'm a genius. How about having a second, third, or fourth shift? How about weekends? Completely 24 hours, 4 shifts, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, blah, 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 blah. Pumping out thousands extras of these. If all those companies did that, we wouldn't have a shortage. Can you blame people for cheating the system and for hoarding when you go look and it's not there? I can't blame them. Thank God I had my stash ready. Because there's one thing I hate is shopping for toilet paper and paper towels. So I usually go to Amazon or whatever and I buy a whole little case of the whole thing so I don't have to deal with that for 3 months. Anyway, so what have we learned today? That you need to expand your world aside from Amazon and eBay. You got all the other ones that I went through. Should I list them again for you guys to finally write this down? Craigslist, Let Go, OfferUp, 5 miles, eBay, Amazon. Oh, and number 8, you guys can actually do a search for a better grade of horrible sandpaper for your bumhole. You can actually do a search for commercial toilet paper. And you're going to find that the commercial field is still pretty full because there's nobody going to work. So a lot of companies are not ordering commercial toilet paper. Now they come in humongous rolls like this. They're 1 ply or 2-ply, so you'll have to use a lot to have a reserve so that you don't get your hand dirty, if you know what I mean. But there's another one that you haven't thought about, and I'm letting you know now. So yes, it's worth it for me to do this creepy video so that you guys have more options and you don't begin clogging up your aqueduct for whatever town and city you're in by flushing other stuff you're not supposed to. And by the way, don't keep your stash in the garage, because most of you, I don't know why y'all think like this, you open the garage doors, leave them open all day, you spend all day inside, the doors are open, the garage doors open, the utility doors open, acting a fool. This is the year 2020, you gotta shut down everything. So don't believe and don't cry if someday you gotta go to the bathroom and you go to your garage to look at your stash that's nicely packed on the side of the wall, and out of the blue it's not there because somebody saw it and they came in and snatched it because you left your garage door open. Can't understand the freaking people who do that. All right, guys. Unfortunately, you will not be able to leave me any good comments or nasty comments. All you can do is say, hey dude, thanks for helping me out. I'm gonna give you a thumbs up, and then subscribe because I got more Corona tips for you. I'm out, and thumbs up to myself again. See ya.